Welcome to my game development stream. As always, first I start my development environment, then I play one round of my game. And then I decide what I work on today. Starting takes a bit. On command in the terminal. Wait for a few lines to appear so I know it's ready. Can play whatever I want, but I wanted someone which might work with old and new Pathfinding, so I might be passing performance. Okay, should be ready. It runs in the browser. Look lost for me. It seems like it's fresh. I want smallest enemies and I want ball. There's a guy in the middle. Its sides are enemies. If I come close to them, they attack me. If my HP reaches 0, I die. And if I die, I get a high score based on how far away from the middle I died. So the goal is to get as far away as possible. Oh, this is problematic. I don't think I will have the same random stuff. I think I will see. Lightning strikes. I've tried to play in a way which is most likely working with both pathfindings. But it might be that to work with both, time will tell. The most damage. Okay. Okay, on one. Okay, oh god, oh god, oh god. I die. Probably. Oh god. I failed horribly, but okay, I can maybe. Okay. But this might be good data. Let's try to get my shield up. Go here a bit. Okay. Now I have no idea if this will work. Test. Copy last replay. I will put it in. Test input error for now. It's not an error. Now I wanna. So this was on play. I want to do proof pathfinding performance. Okay, it's not activated. Integrate caching was the next, and I wanted to compare performance. So I want these two tests the ball plays to see if they work out to be. Oh, I hit it. So comment ball is the one I want. And the test which I put my play into. So now let's also increase the version. 370 today. And load. Starting. And I want to see test replays. Okay, this is my test one. Just a minute ago. So the main thing I'm interested in will be the time. 250 until boss 7. Here I did some stuff. Yeah, I don't see the time. Okay, but I will not see. Do I have timing data? No, I don't have. I only have the real time elapsed here. But if I reach the king area, everything should be identical. Okay, let's believe. Let's go to do a point in character, and I activate my second. Option, and now I will see what happens. Is a different pathfinding behind them? Because I kill the boss later, I might have different. Okay, this doesn't work. Did not work. It seems it didn't work either. Skill for him. Oh no, then I take over. Okay, I have problem 1. I cannot use this. And if I only play my new one, he is killing too early. I could try to move them to a different time. Maybe it will work then. I cannot skill for him, I guess. Maybe I'm only one behind. Who knows? So there's no caching for pathfinding currently. This means every enemy Kritik does Pathfinding. But it looked good. So I can compare the time. It's twice as long. Which doesn't sound even that bad. Now I need to get caching in. So this isn't parsing. The first thing is, what is a parsing cache? Parsing cache has tile XY key and a string. How does it work? Let's look with the original. Okay, there's more data in it. Now it makes sense. Came from cache. So I have a parsing key for the start XY. It is now important that I understand start XY or target position. So this is where the enemy wants to run to. So this is start XY. Perfect, this is my parsing key. So I can tile XY to parsing cache key. Don't I have here my keys? Exactly, okay, I never cleaned up completely. Lost. The same here, but okay, this is the same. I get the key. I get the old data I needed, which is came from cache, string position, not good position. So I want to switch between them, change the type of it. So the passing cache is probably in here. Passing cache XY, passing cache to XY, let's call it this way, string to graph rectangle, already traveled distance cache. Number. Do I use this? What did I do? I no longer use this. Interesting. I could have removed it. But if I wanted to consider distance, I would need to get it back. Okay, but this should not crash anything. Seems fine. Now, time last used. Okay, this stays. This is just new one. And passing cache. No. This is can just replace, I hope, because this is now... Okay, it will not mix. Okay, then I have to check out what might be the least work to switch between them. Now I have a 2 version. Now I have to find out where I use this thing. 176 results. This is not good. But it's not a good 34. I feel like the easiest one is changing this. So I will change this to a 2. This should only break here in the parsing file, and I will do this to get a simple, hopefully simple fix. Where is it? This is the old one. Might no longer complain in here. Still complains. File change detected. Cache. Okay, because they use the old function to import. Damn. Again? Yes, 3 locations? 4? Sync test. Just change everything, I guess. Temp passing cache. But also ignore the tests for now. Do it in here. This test file is not relevant. It will spam and passing test, passing test, passing test, passing test. I will ignore all of these. I should now be able to activate caching. So passing cache 2. This one is basically, where is it? This way, top left. I can probably put in this one, but it has to be the start of rectangle. Oh no, let's put this in and not target, but the start. No, it. Yep. It's complaining. because I did not examine. No, please don't let so much. This create passing cache. Okay, I make a second version. This is a graph rectangle to passing cache 2. I should be happy. Push start XY. Start graph rectangle. No, what do I push here? I push graph rectangles, okay. So I have to hope. There's one more case. And now I have to hope. Passing. Did I break? Next waypoint. When I return, get this one, I guess. Turn. How does this work? If I have two graph rectangles, I get from came from get target key. This gives me the last, so this is the next waypoint in this case. The target graph rectangle never changed, I hope. This should also stay the same. The source position should also stay the same. So I have to believe it is this one. Now, test passing test, passing test. I think it is done. See, I should this confused me. They react. Didn't know they do this. No, they didn't. Okay. I think it is working. So now would be one test replay. Let's see if this is. Okay, I have a data point. 39 to 41. Interesting. This is not the biggest difference. But I would say the high spike points are lower. So it is working, but it's hard to tell if it's feeling better. I will think the next one I wanted to try was Builder. Let's see if I put this out, but somehow no EX to keys. Builder, let's see if this one works. And test replay. No. This was not Builder. This is long Builder. Is that too fast? Test replace. No, it's Builder. He died. This doesn't work out. So now it's hard to tell if it was faster, less than expected, let's say. But it's hard to know much. Think a bit. Pathfinding gets faster in the later part of the test because higher distances are easier calculated. I don't expect anything at the start. Maybe I can think about a test which might do it better. So like be a good test case, which is checking more the pathfinding. Because if there are no enemies, it doesn't matter, does it? Or few enemies. Think a bit. Think a bit. I can zoom through. Oh, and just before this, I take a small I just play on the higher distance a bit. Yeah, no, what did I press? Something, I hope. Where can I? Okay. But I have to. So the problem is I cannot guarantee where I die, but maybe this is a good test. Copy last replay. I again want to go into the test version from before, but get some data. Activate this test. I want test replay. I didn't do anything at the start for a long time. Now I have to watch a bit until where I survive. Maybe the distance value will be the interesting part. 28186. Now I need to change the passing back. Which is mainly. This is stupid. I have to. Passing alt. Think a bit. This has to be passing alt and passing new. This should. Need this one. And now character gateway point has to go to 1. The 2. And now I have to hope that I don't have any problems. Okay, I don't call it, so maybe it will work. Okay, this is the old one. Let's see what happens if I run the test replay. It stays at the start. And died, so it's very similar. The result is that the performance is very similar. Interesting. I have to think a bit. So this was not a good test case, I guess. Maybe because I have to constantly move. Let's think about. What is the best test case? I have to move the entire time. Ball is most. Who can move? Musician? state could I create? I want to move and everything just dies. Maybe musician is the most useful word. So let's make an cheated version. I get strong. I have a musician. I make squares. I make okay. Experience. Okay. So now I hopefully have an 25 years. Okay. Let's get it up to max level. Is that enough? And 25 skill points. All ends. No, they switch. Multiply. Effect size. Shield gain. Effect size. Multiply. Size. Multiply. Speed. Time. Speed per unique node. You never slow. Multiply. Effect size. Size. Field gain. Effect size. Effect size. Multiply. Multiply. Size and more. I'm confused. I have one more than I expected, but yes, I start with one. Okay, this is it. Now I notes. So I am I'm just interested in So now I have my legendary. I want a bit bonus HP and a bit movement speed and damage. Experience is mainly maxed. Let's give more money. Go to 1000 bonus HP. Okay. Go to double speed. I can reach it. Which is not that much. Okay. So this might be a fine test. I die once. So I'm tanky. I start fresh. Not start fresh, I reload, so I'm sure. Now I just... It doesn't reset. I'm not as protected as I thought I would be. I mean, everything which is hit dies fast. So one important thing is never stay still, I guess, for my test. But try to run. But maybe bullets would have been better, but triangles, who knows? We have to die soon because there's no guarantee that it will look similar with the other version. So let's die here maybe. I can. Cannot. Okay, let's take this. Copy last replay. Last error. I can reload. This is a delay. One test replay. So it could be that the movement calculation of the enemies is the main time waster. Okay, this is 30 seconds and 248H2. Okay, the score I have the distance. Now I switch again. passing cache. And character. Back to the 2. And this should always be enough, I believe. Okay. Test replay. Now I'm interested how different this looks. I died a lot sooner. This is a corner. Where I tried to die. Reached it on time of 2-1. Can I cheat it? Start. Without cheats. If I test replay and myself tanky. It continues running. This is how can I will kill him late. But hold start. I have a problem. I cannot have to on my own clock, I guess. Let's see. Distance, I forgot. 24882. I don't think this has seconds. So I try to use my Windows clock. I have to on test replay. My clock says exactly 00. Start. No, I have to click 2 times because if I okay. And on 10, very tanky. So 10 seconds. 20, 21, 22, 23. It's very similar. No, it was 30 seconds. Wait. I'm here. This is, it had to wait until it killed. I don't remember how long I wait. I think last input and then wait. But I was faster. I think this was a good test. I have to believe it's more, it doesn't make any difference in cases where I'm standing around a lot. But it makes a difference in high distance moving a lot cases. So what I expect, so I think I should switch to new pathfinding. Okay, so destroy everything old. I go now always to this one. Great. No, this doesn't exist anymore. Anymore. Always this. Tile XY. Position to passing cache key. It's not tile XY. Position. Should be an integer, but I don't care for now. Now I have to remove this one. Change to this. There's no longer any 2. There's no longer any 2. I have hope I did it correct. You are the target rectangle. I think I had one more, did I not? Here, neighbor. Okay, so I forgot to check multiplayer. I now have to. It's a lot of stuff. Okay, passing test. I have no idea what the passing test does, but I had built something that I can check. Position. Build something that checks if it should work in multiplayer, basically. But my passing test is the last left. To canvas error. I remember I painted stuff. I have a source and I have a target. No, these are rectangles. No, I split the key, it's the position. So I have a left and right, and the target is. Okay, I can switch it to top left. This should be fine, I guess. It seems to like it. So no error left. I don't know. I should have switched everything. I hope I have cleaned up everything old. Don't use the map. Do I only use it here? I mean, I have the game, so the map is not required. And the ID counter is also no longer required. Map ID counter, then I will remove them if I'm already changing stuff. It's in the state if I need it. No, 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 no. Passing test as last. Dummy game. Could it be that for the test is important? What is a map? Create map. Then I say dummy game state map. This map. And it should be the same. Take map out and ID count. I don't know. Next case. Dummy game. Dummy game. At least have to believe that this is important. Because I do stuff with this map. Maybe the ID count was also important, I don't remember. But I don't run these tests anymore. Map. I have a special map. Dummy game. No ID counter. Okay, let's just check. I should use a map, shouldn't I? I always put the game in, not the map. And this gives me all the information now. Okay. So this will no longer work. Okay, I have to check this. Loading state should be broken, as I do not generate as thing. Okay, this is a problem. This is a problem for multiplayer even. So I should now run into crashes, I guess. The one who connects last. If I start here, oh, this one crashes, correct. Let's look into it. It has to be related to do we pause? I cannot pause in multiplayer. I don't allow it. Let's restart. Can I close this for now? Let's close this for now. Tell me where use crash. Get graph rectangles. So I don't have graph rectangles. And the connections. It would be quite some work to generate every single one. But if I don't generate them, I cannot guarantee synchronization. So I guess I have to. This is a disadvantage. So I have to think about this. Problem understood more or less, but how I solve it, it's not. Let's see, call when integrate caching, compare performance, think about if I should check distance. Qt, I don't care, check multiplayer will not desync. Okay, this is basically where I'm at. What is the solution? Either create passing for every chunk on state load. Could take a lot of time. Create passing for active chunks. There's some performance loss for checking if data exists. Oh, I also have one more check passing on tile changes. On king area close, what happens? I mean, if they try to run through, it wouldn't be that big of a problem. This only case, I guess. I want to look into it later. Now, it's not game breaking in this sense. So my thing should be, my first way I want to check is for active chunks creation. This would mean somewhere active chunks. Pathfinding can go over active chunks. This would not be good enough, I believe. Think a bit more. The pathfinding could ignore active chunks, but it would make it again a bit slower. Could ignore not active chunks. Determine active. But this would limit the search. This might be helpful. Maybe this is a fair change. So what do I do here? I determine map keys in distance, and then I add H and I place for each key. This is probably not checking anything. I call it, and if it's undefined, I check if it's not included. So I can check. What one? I'm now confused again. If map active chunk includes, not includes, at non-active chunkies. I determine map keys in distance. Okay. There are different location can call it. One who wants to determine and one who checks. It's in, I understand. So I would now need to check for each one I push, but not in here because this is used by different. Was it in main? No, it was in game, I believe. If I add, I could check for each one if it exists. If not, I do. And then I would need to limit pathfinding to only active chunks, and then I have to compare performance again. Probably. Okay. So I don't, these keys are not even the same, are they? They are the same. Leave. So state, no, game, performance state, rectangles, map key. If this one is undefined, I would need to passing How did I do it? On chunk creation, I chunk, not chunk create, chunk create modify. Okay, the modifier don't. I'm lost. Map create chunk. It's not misremembering something. Create map, net king area, tile. Passing cache. Okay, this is determined pane. I clear the cache, so my stuff should still work. Okay, so I think the second point is, but I should still check it. But I believe it will work. Still, I need to find my call where I create stuff. Chunk graph rectangle setup. Okay, this is what I wanted. So I think I call this for I need I have a map key. Chunk key. Chunk XY. Map key to chunk XY, this one. Map key. Seems correct. He is not happy. Did I not import? What am I missing? Position. No, I'm confused. I have a type for it. I don't use it here. How is this possible? Map generation. Okay, I can change it. Should change it. You are now chunk XY. Where does the type come from? I don't have a special type for it. Interesting. Chunk X, chunk Y. Let's make it export type chunk Y is chunk X number. So now I have one. Go here. Can define it so I have some base I can use. Now I go to this function. I can now use this one. Now I have some autocomplete for chunk X, and now I can even use this one probably. No, it's okay. I could switch. It doesn't matter. There are more problems. Create new chunk X, chunk Y. The rest is in here. Go rectangles where I now have to fix all calls. Okay, I still have someone connected. Now I have the case where I want to set it up. I have to verify it's put in. So when I do active chunks, I check it. This is now doing a bit of work. The question is, how does it affect performance? And it's not yet good enough. So my passing should now only consider chunks which are in the active next waypoint. So if I get the neighbors, passing cache, no, I don't care. Oh, this is dangerous. I cannot do it. When I have my passing cache, the passing cache then would be dependent on the active chunks, which is not stable. And is it? My active chunks change on player position, and because I have rectangles, based on where I'm in the rectangle, I have different active chunks, so I would have different results, which would not make it safe. I need to think more. When I would limit it to active chunks and one more, this is also not good. It's again dependent. If I basically would need to make it dependent on I'm again confused. So the next option would be when I calculate the passing, I have to generate. It doesn't exist. This is probably the next best. Not everything, but when I need it, I calculate. Okay, so I move this again. I now have go parsing, find out parsing cache XY. Something doesn't add up in my head. Not the parsing cache. This I jump over. I have somewhere the neighbors. And this is the neighbor position 2 parsing key. Find push. I don't see it here. Here I just follow. Basically would need to check if was my initial. Do I still have the crash? I'm still no, I played. But okay, he still has it here. Get graph rectangle for position. Get graph rectangle for position. So this is failing. On here I could easily check. So if start chunk rectangle, the start is this is undefined, so there's nothing I have to create it. I have a position, I have the start chunk. So this is a position. Position to chunk XY. This gives me a position. Okay, so here's how many uses? So the next 14. Position to chunk XY. Let's change it up. This will be now a chunk XY, chunk. And then I chunk XY, chunk X. And let's fix everything. Okay, this is not used. Here I use it, chunk XY. Chunk Y. Seems to be fine. Did he grey it out for a moment? Why does he not mark? I don't see the markings as well. Chunk X, chunk Y. Thing. Again. Think. Okay, when I remove something, he shortly don't tell the type, the function tells it, and chunk X, chunk Y, and I don't want to call it start. Position, 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 start rectangle. Okay. Now I create this here. The problem is It's not solved yet. Chunk X, chunk Y. It's not a semicolon. No. Okay. This is one I changed. Chunk Y, chunk X, chunk X, chunk X, chunk Y, Y. And I think I have everything fixed. Next is this will be not enough. This will be enough to not crash. But now I need so much stuff opened. Okay, passing now needs to create graph rectangles for neighbors. So if I do this, don't care, I go to here. Where do I neighbors, neighbor, queue and connections. Okay, so I have now to check 4 directions. Function check neighbor passing exists, and if not something like this, I have chunk XY. So I will easily do something. I need to call it before I take the neighbors. So here I will need, let's call the state, no, the game. Game has performance data. I need the queue and position. This, do I need the XY? Do I have neighbor XY? XY. Neighbor graphs. To think a bit. Never care for. The neighbor graph has some data. Queued node. Have a top left. Shouldn't I have my confused connections? 0. It's directly okay, so it's tile top left, which I have as a value, and this is the position. Position. Now I need get chunk XY, position to chunk XY. But this is not a chunk XY, this is a tile, isn't it? To be careful. Yes, this is a tile. Position tile XY. So this is actually tile, position to tile XY, map chunk XY and tile to position. Position to game map tile XY. Chunk. Map key to chunk XY, position to chunk XY. Map key to chunk XY. I never did for then let's try find the closest I have. Tile XY, position to tile XY. Position to game map tile XY. I can't believe I did not do it before. But it shouldn't be too. Position to tile XY. No, tile XY, position tile XY map key and tile to position. Maybe I should just calculate it. Having a function is more safe. Okay. Let's go to map. Just be sure that I did not miss anything, because not everything is important. Position to game. Map key. Change tile ID of position. Map key. No game map tile. It's post to chunk tile XOR. I was already through. Feel like it. Okay, because everything is here. Okay. Calculate post to chunk tile XOR. I feel like I should have position to chunk. To chunk. Position to chunk XY. What is happening here? Chunk size. Make a function. Tile XY to chunk XY. I don't have a tile XY, I guess. I keep it position. Tile XY. Tile XY. Tile XY and not chunk size, but chunk length. So okay, I use this one. Position. Call it tile XY in this case. XY. It's not happy. He wants a map. He wants the map because he wants to know the chunk length. Here I have it. No. I need to check key for yeah, I should have it in here. Chunk XY to map key. And now I'm lost. I was in tile XY here. I was close, I guess. And I have the key. With the key I can check if it exists. Game performance jangles key. As I do chunk create it. And I have to check it for each neighbor. Chunk left is chunk XY and it's no chunk X. Okay, I misspelled here. Does he now help me? Yes, okay. This is chunk XY X minus 1. XY Y. And neighbors, chunk neighbors, chunk neighbors. It's an array. Okay. Do this way for plus minus plus now for add neighbor of chunk neighbors. I have this neighbor and it's a key. I check if it's not exists and I create it. This might be it. I will try. I still know I have one browser. The second one. Well, first I can check if they still move. I lost the second time. I connect with him first. I could connect with him. Then I go here. He still crashes. Let's see. undefined. I see the problem. Where was this? In passing, did not change anything. Das ist rectangles. But this is a constant, so you shouldn't like it. Now you should. But you need to reload. You should reload. 1, 2, 3. ASD. You are the main. Oh no, it's desynced. I restart. There's no guarantee that it's still in sync after it was. Okay, that's pretty similar. I disconnect. Connect. I disconnect. I start new here. He's alone. I connect. He should see it's changed, and now at least it looks like that at the same time. Not sure yet. I definitely had desync, but maybe I did something wrong. Maybe let's retry. So I start 1, 2, 3. Connect ASD. I go, I take, I shoot a bit. Maybe I too quite quickly die. No, I'm confused. It definitely was desynced the last try. There could have been still a problem with I didn't have the newest client version. I also am interested in test replay because now what is this? Chunk of rectangle setup, chunk tiles, length. Cannot read properties of undefined. Chunk? We want to get a chunk which doesn't exist. Then use. And I don't do it. This is correct. Is it? I think a bit, but I'm passing. I call this one find one equals more, I return. So a chunk which does not exist, I cannot generate for next try. But this means my pathfinding was searching than I expected. Oh god, what is now? Eh? I have an error in here. Because he's failing. Can be undefined. So this can fail. Okay, I see one problem. If rectangles. Oh, so chunk rectangles. Rectangles, else return. Can return undefined. Next try, I guess. So this seems to have worked. Okay, so now I am on 22. This is compared to 21. But I believe I should still be below 30. Would have run a bit longer. And now I try multiplayer again. So I need to reload. I should reload. I go in as one as go in as ASD. So they need to and it's broken. This is not good. This most likely means that I have no deterministic pathfinding. Let's start. I am interested in standard debug data. I don't remember if I have to activate it for both. And I to assume. Okay. This time I wasn't able to. The question is it reload related or is it a different problem? Is it pathfinding related? Which is what I'm not sure. So I will try my setup again. Pull a handful of enemies. This felt also using FPS. But I cannot push it if it's broken, can I? I don't know the reason. Try around a bit more, disconnect. Maybe I need extend the data again. Don't know if I need to read small to the left. In a bit further, I now connect. Was connected. Am I not connected here? I'm the first. Second, now he watches. I have my standard data, I hope. Let's get a few enemies. I will I mean, there's also a difference when I activate it about don't create chunks too far away. Is there a breaking point for it? I have no idea. Not good, not good. Now I'm confused what I should do. If my desyncs are pathfinding related, most likely they are. I don't know how to reproduce. Let's think a bit. I now put in the delayed graph creation, which takes a bit of performance. Alternative would have been create on game start. So checking this each time takes each node. This it definitely has a measurable effect. I would check it instead each tick. Sweep it. If I calculate them all on Game Connect, take some time. If I put them all in state, this would be a lot of data. So I have the problem multiplayer desync. Normally happened on one screen that on the other not. I could also take the check only when this might be an effective way. So currently in passing, I added is it this one? But in here I could just say if game I know the state was changed, I have a flag for it. Okay, let's make a flag. This might help, but I still have the problem. I don't know why I have the desync and if it's only left is still connected, disconnected. Okay, but I should not lose much time if I have it. So I have somewhere my performance data. Performance. Yeah, I will put in incomplete chunk incomplete chunk of rectangles is a boolean. It has to be set. I believe he will tell me where. Someone is still connected. He's still connected. I have the place where I reset it. game state. But this is perfect. Here I know my incomplete be true. Here it's false. Reset game non. This is interesting. Here it will be what it was before, most likely. What do I even... Why do I need to... Game performance, what do I need to change here? Nothing. Reset game non-state data. I have to think for a bit. I throw away a lot of stuff. But I don't see what I need to reset in. I don't think the parsing changes. I don't think this value would change. The paint cache also... The parsing cache. I don't see that the parsing cache changes. Don't see it. Can we move it for now? Non-state data. But wait, the question is for what I call this. Because I think I call this if I change the state, but it's then dependent on something. I don't touch performance here, I have to find out who uses it. Only one makes it easy. Save state load. It's on save state load only. When it's here only, then I will change this up. And this will be empty. And this will be true. Incomplete chunk of rectangles. Okay, I do it this way. Now, performance. This is initial game state. Complete is false. And one more. This is load test state button. I have incomplete is true. Because I load something. Now, my multiplayer case was not present. That's it. But first of all, I have to put it in parsing. Oh, I should search for it. Yeah, it's parsing. I have to check now if game performance complete. I return. This is the first check, and the second check should be yeah, did I do it? I had a second check somewhere here. I need to get this regardless, don't I? Yes, okay, so I could check if game. Wait. For this is basically I want to crash it. Okay, but let's see. I think for multiplayer it will fail. Everything fixed. Because I don't think I had the case where I reset the data. Where are enemies? Here, enemies. No? I'm confused. Where do I call it in multiplayer? So we set multiplayer connection on open, on message, on close, on error. Start player input, game state. Okay, here I had it, I guess. State, yes, incomplete. Okay, this is died. And I want to check okay, connect. I want to check something. 1, 2, 3. ASD. So they're now here, but I did not. Can I see the WebSocket? Wasn't there a socket option? Socket. What is the newest? Finished, finished, finished. So I have to assume it's the last one. I have to assume you get updates. Should get updates. Is it going up? No, it's going down. Let's reconnect. So now I'm getting updates. Now I'm interested if I extend. I don't think it does anything. I have to start. Definitely have to start. But he's still not doing anything. Let's disconnect. Wait. No, this was player input. Cast position is key down. Okay, this was my disconnect key. T1. Could be that both have to activate it. So the top one is the newest. These are my actions, but I would see if my data is sent. So this box might not work, or I forgot how it works. Extended replay debug data. Is it not the one I wanted? It allowed sheets. Maybe it's not what I wanted. Ah, yes, this one is the one I need. I misremembered. So it should be now activated. No, it's activated on the next restart. Yes, there was something. Okay, perfect. This looks like what I wanted. Now, send, so I don't need the display. I now want to disconnect. I want to be single here. I reconnect. I'm in, and now I have multiple synchronization message. It only starts when I restart. I remember. If I connect while it's running, it might already be broken. Disconnect. But if I clean this up, connect. This time it is not. But if I already have a inconsistency on game load, okay, I have something. Can I run? Wait. Max HP. The HP is different. This is perfect. But when my HP will be the same, so I can reproduce. Let's restart. Clean up. Now I go close here. So it could be the order the order of creation is different. And if the order of creation is different, I have a problem. And this is most likely reason. Can I fix this? I would need to auto when my time is up. So I think I understand the problem. Question is, do I want to deploy this? I don't think so. Multiplayer desync happened 100 HP different assumed reason. order of chunk path creation different results in diff order. For pathfinding isn't assumed order results in different order for pathfinding results in different choice of enemies. Sing. I could, if someone connects, I can throw away all passing data. So I do some more minutes. If I throw away the passing data for everyone, I currently calculate on passing the stuff, then it should be fine. Okay, one more try. Game. I have to, was it commands? Game state. Here when I as an send game state, player joined, compress, and I now need game performance will be chunk of rectangles have to be empty and true. Needs recalculation as order can I want to have, this is hard to understand, but first maybe I should check if it even works. So again, we connect, we reload. I now need first of all, if I'm the host, I should allow send, also need to activate it. I do this, I ASD, I am in. Here I have some enemies and some corners. I do 1, 2, 3. I'm in. Now I have to take them around. No, it's already fixed now. I can no longer reproduce it. Probably. So I have to take them through stuff which was passed before. Here, and I don't have any. Okay, this is try 1. This should be completely synced. Try 2. go here. This might be enough. Okay, so again back to multiplayer. I need this data. I couldn't verify if it is active, but I have to believe. And multiplayer data. Okay, so I connect again. Now I see him. I need enemies, I need to get hit, and I need to have to cause passing. Okay. Even second try seems to be stable. Now I need to retry if I comment it out, just to see that it's reproducible in a short time. Okay, so I run a bit around, so I generate pathfinding stuff. I have to allow this, I connect, and wait. Now I connect here. Okay, now I course. Feel like it's not so easily to be produced. I need a case. Do I need to run? So I'm actually not sure if it's fixed or not. Apparently he doesn't complain. Did not happen. Try number 2. And definitely did. So I need maybe just these corners are enough. First send data. Second, no, don't know if this is important, but I did also it works this way. Joint. I now want they behave the same. Could not yet. There was some strange passing, but it did not matter. No, I could not reproduce it. But I believe this should be able to help. I have to check this. I think I will need to happen. Maybe fixed by in command ts addition to in command. Okay, so I cannot run my test cases because they are all broken. I have to activate them again. Take gun, and I might even what am I doing? Don't want. But doesn't move anything. Let's disconnect. Start. So let's run the tests. I should expect they are now completely failing. Is this a bug? He cannot be killed? Okay, interesting. This is another bug. Should we try? Why don't you react to a reload? What? Did I woke the browser? Can no longer reload? Interesting. I can close it. Okay, something broke. Was I somewhere? No, it should always. Okay, it works. Interesting. They all fail. We should see it's stuck. This should fail. It's even confusing me. This one I already saw, I guess. He dies. He will take a lot of time until he realizes, okay, he died by boss. Died. Realized something, but doesn't matter. Is this one stuck? Is my stream still working? Yes. Did it crash? Does it still run? No, it doesn't paint. I have no idea. You are also thrown out. Can I see where you are stuck? Take ability objects. I have to believe. He is not dying, shooting more and more and more. Ability objects. Yes. Oh, he has quite a lot of stuff to do. There's one frame. He's running, but he's completely overloaded. I don't paint enough to see what's happening. Okay, I close this. I write everything. Improve performance. I have a bug. We play stuck on we try. This is enough. I continue investigate multiplayer desync still happening question mark. And with this I can new path finding performance in some case little performance. A new pathfinding, let's call it this way. Mid push, so it gets deployed. And with this, let's commands is important one close to no, okay, but here didn't want to close this. My task should always be open. Where's it? In here? No game task, okay. Okay, so I end here for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.